Hi, fire signs. Welcome to your collective reading for the new moon in Cancer. Hi, guys. All right, this is going to be for my fire signs Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, and what this new moon in Cancer energy is bringing in for you, what seeds you're planting, and what is most likely going to be harvested or most likely to grow so that you can harvest with this energy. All right, so let's get into it. Okay, so I'm getting Ace of Swords with new thoughts, new ideas, things coming in directly from spirit. Sometimes when I'm shuffling, cards kind of flip around a bit or swish around a bit. I don't even know the term for it, but I do pay attention to those messages when they come in because it usually indicates something and it usually comes back up in the reading. So let's keep that in mind. Okay, so I'm getting a lot of living in the past type of energies right now. You could be nostalgic for a time where things were a lot better, things were just different. It could be thinking about the simple times of your childhood, or when it comes to another person, how easy things were at one point in time. It could be just you missing people from the past. But with this sword, the Ten of Swords, with this card here, the Ten of Swords in reverse, this is coming up for a lot of people. This Ten of Swords, it's talking about endings, but the Ten of Swords, endings and betrayals, is talking about overcoming them. And I have a feeling, and we'll see what's going on with the rest of the reading, but I have a feeling that the reason why this Six of Cups is here is because at one point, whatever energy this was that is about to end, it wasn't always like that. It was a situation that did bring you happiness at one point and a sense of peace and fulfillment. And then it changed. I feel like you're missing the way things used to be when it comes to that situation. Okay. All right. So we're talking about hurts and betrayals. So this is what the new moon is bringing in for you. And it's not saying that you're highlighting this or that you're bringing it in and manifesting it. It's that it's highlighting for you what energy you're moving through at this time. So the Three of Swords in reverse, it is the same in a way as the Ten of Swords. It's like something that hurt your heart, but you're getting over it. You could have seen the real side of a person, place, or thing. You could have seen how people really are in this world. I feel like you might have thought that people were who they said they were. I was going to say something else. I was going to say that you might have thought people were a lot like you, but that's kind of what's coming through for me. Like people, you thought that people were who they said they were. I feel like whoever you are, you tend to be very honest and upfront with who you are. And you expect the same thing in return from people, that they're not necessarily going to tell you that they're like a thief if they are, but they're going to give you clear indicators that they're not who they're saying that they are. I don't know how to say that any better, but you're finding that people are great at lying. And you're learning how to feel energy a lot better because of that. So it's like you open up the door for betrayal and you don't see that you're aligning yourself to move forward from it. It's lessons. It's lessons. And a lot of times they hurt, especially as we're going through them. And I feel like you're in a place where you're just kind of going through that now. You could be feeling like you're not able to hold on to anything. You could be feeling financial losses at this time. That's what's currently in your environment. But whatever it was a feeling of security that you had. And that is what you feel like you don't have right now. It could be that this person or place or thing made you feel secure in a way, almost like the lie was comforting. And you wish that you could get that point back where you weren't able to see things as clearly. I'm getting like the Matrix where you took the other pill. It's like, dang, I shouldn't have took the damn pill of truth. I wish I went ahead and took the other one where I could live in the lie a little bit longer. But you would have just been keeping up a facade that was actually hurting you behind the scenes. So even though it doesn't feel like it, it's good to bring that to the light. We got the Two of Cups reversed, so it shows a relationship that is uneven. It could be with a partnership, it could be with friends, family, it could be work, but either way, it's a relationship where you were supposed to be in a position of equal give and take with this person, a balance, and there was a clear imbalance in that relationship, and spirit highlighted it. Whatever happened, you were not able to look away, like a dang train wreck. You weren't able to look away. Spirit made it very obvious to you. And sometimes that happens if we're trying to hold on desperately to somebody, which is indicated here with the Six of Cups. But it could also happen if that person, place, or thing is detrimental to your path and journey, and you just insist on going down that path. Spirit will highlight it to you. So it feels like whatever happened, you weren't able to look away, and you had to come to terms with that, which could be making you feel uneasy right now. The Ace of Swords energy, is it just me, or did that pop up for us? I did a lot of readings, you guys, so sometimes, like, I'm starting to get a little bit of fatigue. I think this came up for you guys. Yes, it did. New thoughts, new ideas. Thank you, Spirit. They're bringing you they're bringing you new ideas. It's not necessarily aligned with this past energy, though. It's something to help you. It's like a stepping stone to a new energy. That's what they're bringing for you right now. Some of you might be waiting to hear the entire plan, and you may be getting frustrated that you don't have the entire plan laid out in front of you, but just trust the next step. Just trust the next step, because that's all that's being illuminated right now at this time. You could be, yeah, so not having all the answers is like you might be putting yourself in a situation where you're two steps forward, two steps back. Don't allow yourself to loop in that situation because of fear of the unknown. Whenever a door of new opportunity opens from you for you, you're being invited to step through that door. And it is going to be scary because you built a path someplace else, and now you're being asked to walk somewhere where you didn't explore first. You didn't lay out, the foundation. You didn't lay out a path of lights and nice clean stairways. It's like you did that over here, but realized you weren't building with people that were on your side or on your team. You were building, something for somebody else almost, and now you're having to just walk a completely different path that you didn't get to plan out beforehand. You're being asked to trust in this area of your life. And that is part of your test of attunement with spirit. It's like, will you trust me to guide you through this without you having eyes? If you look at this, the lion here has his eyes closed. So you're being asked to go based on your guidance, your inner light. Mm. We have the Four of Cups in reverse here. And the reason why I do like this card reversed is because it's like you're finally starting to see what is being offered to you, instead of seeing the opportunity closed over here and that's all you're looking at. It's like now that you've started going down this new path, you're finally starting to see, like, oh, this path was laid out for me by spirit. Okay, I thought I was just walking for a second, because I had to walk away, and I thought I was just walking aimlessly. I didn't realize that I was being guided and that I'm actually going in the right direction after all. You're finally starting to wake up to it and see that. And look at this, the Empress energy. If you keep going, you will find yourself in an abundant energy. And I know it's not going to feel like it right now, because even with this, there's a part of this card where it's shadowed in the background. You may still be thinking you're walking through winter in a sense, until you just stumble upon this chair of abundance out of nowhere. I feel like it really is going to feel like that with people. Like you won't even see that the clouds are parting for the sunlight to come through until the very moment that it happens. And this is a hard path to walk because half of it more than half of it is going to be all about trusting the next step, which means for you, you're not going to get clear evidence that you're even going in the right direction until just about the end. That is frustrating. I get it. Let me see if I could pull some more clarifying cards for you. Okay, so release of negative energy. This, yeah. Ah, all right. So you're also being guided to a leadership position. I don't know if this situation made you feel like you weren't able to be a leader, even in your own life, in your own world. But you're being guided to set your boundaries, meaning with this path that is closed off from you, officially close it off, whatever that means to you. Don't allow um a little pathway, a trail back to this energy. So if this is a person that we're talking about that you told, okay, we're done. If it was a relationship, okay, we're done, we're moving forward, you don't have anything that necessarily ties you with this person, don't leave a little pathway back to this person open. Don't unblock them. Because all you're going to do is invite in an old energy that you're clearing out. And sometimes when you form a boundary, you are the only one that can enforce it. No one's going to do it for you, and they aren't going to stay in their lane for your betterment. You have to be the one to enforce that. I also see a guardian type of energy for you. So you have a spirit in your vicinity that is helping to guard you. I feel like you have to be the one to say the word though, because we're all talking about free will here. So if you are setting clear boundaries, clear rules, and this leadership position, it could be talking about work and business, but I feel like this is more the leader of your own life and your own destiny and what is going to happen for you. Your spirits are going to act on your behalf based on the rules that you set and enforce. And yes, you can state verbally what you're allowing and closing off from your life, but your actions have to reflect it too. If you give your spirit team mixed messages based on your actions, you're like, yeah, I don't want, harmful people around me anymore. And then you sit there talking to them. Like, what is your spirit team supposed to do with that? So you have to show that you are releasing negative energy. The fact that this card fell out with this being on top, and they're literally saying, in order to get to your abundant energy, release the negativity, release the people in your life that are blocking you from that. Divine intervention is also here at the top of the deck for you. I'm also seeing your free will is your path to your fate. You determine your destiny at this time based on what you do with what spirit is giving you. I said earlier that they're making it obvious what the problem is. So it's up to you to allow them to intervene in your life with being the leader of your life and asserting boundaries right now. And I know sometimes that we expect to hear in these readings like, oh, you're gonna fall into like $5 million during this moon cycle. That's not practical. That's not what's going to happen. Life and changes, lasting changes happen when we take active steps toward the goal. And the progress isn't always quick. It's not. It's not practical. You spent a large amount of time building up this story right here that now you're breaking off. Okay, it's like a tire going in one direction, right? And then expecting that tire to just switch gears all of a sudden. It can't. It's already rolling in one direction, and now you're trying to pull it in a completely different direction. So it gets messy in your life. If your life is the tire, it gets messy when you have to stop it, slow it down, stop it, and then push it in a completely different direction. That takes more energy, more effort, more out of you than just allowing it to continue down the path it's already going down. So your spirit team isn't saying that they're not going to put forth the effort for you. what they're saying is they're going to need you to take responsibility and let them know this is what we're doing now. We're moving in another direction. Let's get this ball rolling in the other direction now. And they need you to show them in your words, deeds, actions, all the things. Okay? So I hope that was helpful to you. I know as fire signs, a lot of fire signs like things happening yesterday. You thought of it in your mind and you feel that it should already be happening because you thought about it. So the slow progress can be so trying to a fire sign, but keep going because you're on the right path. You already see what the situation is. Keep going. All right? Keep having faith. It's happening for you. Just give it some time. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.